2013, he underwent training on Oxford Strategic Leadership Program in University of Oxford in England. In 2012, he attended Executive Education Program under the John F. Kennedy School of Government, also in Boston, Massachusetts, and International Visitors Leadership Program on U.S. mayors and local government in Washington, D.C. He's married. He's married to Diana Lynn, only one. Sabi niya, only one. With 5 children, Patrick, Frances, Joaquin, Franco, and Rick. Mukhang may emphasis dun sa only one. Yeah. His birthday is on October 24, not to mention the year. During the 2012, he is also the executive program of NCPAG or NCPAG local legislation at the University of the Philippines, Diliman. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, I would like to introduce to you the Honorable Francisco Domagoso, or fondly called Isko Moreno. Also act as representative for the former Mayor Lim is Attorney Renato de la Cruz. So friends, ladies and gentlemen, I have introduced our honorable guests, so let us hear from them. Magandang umaga po, hapon sa inyong lahat.
Maraming salamat, Pastor Carlos de la Cruz. So, ang susunod po nating bahagi ng programa ay ang pagtawag sa ating mga kandidato. Bibigyan po natin sila ng 15 minuto para malayang magsalita tungkol sa kanilang mga adikain, mga layunin sa kanilang pagtakbo ayon sa nasasaatin sa layunin ng forum. So, ang una pong tatawagin ay yung unang ipinakilala, si Honorable Francisco Isko Moreno Domagoso.
Thank you sa ating pong Vice Chancellor Dr. Simbulan, at sa lahat pa ng pamunuan ng UP Manila, lahat po ng mga members ng faculty, magandang araw, mga estudyante, mga kasamahan sa media, at mga ginagalang na opisyalis ng barangay at ng ating representative ng ating dating alkalde na si Alfredo Lim, andi dito rin. Magandang hapon po sa inyo. Una ay maraming salamat sa pagkakataong ipinagkaloob nyo sa amin, sa aming tatlo. At maraming salamat sa tagapagpakilala. Pagpapasensya nyo at mukhang nadiinan nyo yung isa lang ang asawa. Kasi po, takot po ako sa asawa. Ang asawa ko po hindi artista, karatista. Siya po ay member ng Philippine Taekwondo National Team. Kaya mabait po naman ako. Awa ng Diyos. But anyway, sa inyo po ay maraming salamat. Sa GNI, definitely, for hosting the program today. Mas maganda sana dahil kung kumpleto kami dito, sapagkat bagay lamang na kayo na mga taga-lungsod ng Maynila, kung meron man taga-lungsod ng Maynila dito. And I'm pretty sure members of the GNI, most of them are members or citizen or living in the city of Manila. But one thing for sure, you as students or faculty, halos araw-araw, dito na rin kayo nakatira sa lungsod ng Maynila. Out of 7 days, 5 araw. At sa loob ng isang araw, halos buong araw nandito kayo sa Manila. Yung kaninang ipinakita na isa sa mga pangunahing, and I believe yun ang inyong pangunahing suliranin na gusto nyong madinig o aksyonan ng pamahalaan. Well, I would like to simplify the problem. Kung walang tumatanggap ng kotong, hindi mag-i-exist yun. That is the solution to that problem. You know, you can ask MMDA tomorrow, next week, next month. But MMDA, meron siyang obligasyon, hindi lang sa lungsod ng Maynila, kundi sa 17 local government unit sa ating Metro Manila. So, itong suliranin na inilahad ninyo sa amin ay suliraning lokal, suliraning pang-araw-araw. At ang solution po dyan, simple lang o. Huwag mong tanggapan ng kotong yan, hindi yan mag-i-exist. Kaya, I don't want to accuse anybody or any John Does and Mary na may tumatanggap. But I am definite about it na hindi yan mag-i-exist kung wala yang lagay o walang nangongotong sa mga tao at mahihirap nating naghaharimunan sa kalye. True, we need to put certain level of livelihood to our constituency. Yes, but it has to be in a form or in a way na wala ring naapektuang kapwa pobre. Totoo ring mahihirap yung ating manininda. At pinipilit nating inuunawa, lalo na sa maliit kong kaparaanan nung panahon na ako'y nasa pamal, inuunawa ko sila. At the same time, inuunawa ko rin yung gagamit na pobre ng kalye. Yung sasakay ng jeep. Halos lahat ang sumasakay ng jeep, mahihirap din. Katulad ng mga katayuan ng ating mga manininda, mahihirap din. So, ang ibig ko pong sabihin, maaari tayo mag-coexist as long as the city government, for that matter, will accept the fact that this is a problem. But kung ang gobyerno ay ito'y isa sa mga pananaw ng isang leader na ito'y isang negosyo na maaring maging porbetyo o pribilehiyo ng isang leader, ay mag-iiba talaga ang mangyayari sa nasabing suliranin. And I hope you don't mind me playing. It just so happened na yung problema ninyo, ayoko pumalitin kayo, GNI, yung problema ninyo na yan. 2 kalye lang yung pinakita ninyo. Hindi nyo pa nakita ang Recto. Hindi nyo pa nakita ang Abad Santos. Hindi nyo pa nakita ang Ronquillo. Hindi nyo pa nakita ang Quiapo. Hindi nyo pa nakita ang tapat ng simbahan ng Quiapo. Hindi nyo pa nakita ang Paco. Hindi nyo pa nakita ang Santa Ana. It's everywhere. How come? Now, the question is, wag ba natin silang paghanap buhay? Hindi. Paghanap buhay natin sila. Bakit sa Makati? Sa mga parking lots nila. May nanininda. May naghahanap buhay, pero maayos. Desente. Kasi kinilala ng pamahalaan. It's just so happen na yan ang problema nyo. Kung pwede sana makisuyo, kung ano ang plano namin, especially, kasi yung largest problem is Recto Avenue. Kung pwedeng makisuyo doon sa yung programa natin, pakiplay lang, doon sa Recto Avenue, about our vendors, to confront the problems of vending in the streets of Manila. And this is what we're going to propose. We've been thinking, planning, this type of problems. It just so happened, meron din kayo dito, pero ito yung pinakamalaki sa Recto. Pwedeng makisuyo. It's just, I think, about 45 seconds. No, not that one. That's Green City, Pandacan. That's New City Hall. Health Center. Muelle de Binondo. Sky deck. There. Yeah, there. Konti pa. Yeah. This is Recto Avenue. Before you play it, no? Stop. As you can see, pag kayo nabisita, mga mag-aaral, ngayon po, pag nabisita kayo ngayon mismo, dumaan ho kayo, makikita nyo, the left side of the screen is going Mindiola. The right side of the screen is going by the bay, no? Towards Asuncion. That two streets, major artery. And I challenge each and every one of you, wala ko kayo madadaanan dyan. Buti pang ho dito sa gilid ninyo, may madadaanan kayo kahit konti. No? Pero ito po ang plano namin. It will be applied generally to the entire city. But this is the beginning. This is where we're going to start in addressing bending in the streets of Manila. Hindi namin papayagan na sila'y maghanap buhay para kotongan. Papayagan namin sila maghanap buhay, pero may disenteng paghahanap buhay at may kapanatagan. Ito po yung aming proposal sa vendor sa kalye. Kasi bakante po yung island. Play please. As you can see, for purposes of understanding geography, yung gitna po niyan ay malaking island, underutilized. Now, it's being utilized. It's being utilized by illegal, tama yung word na underutilized. And to separate foot traffic and vehicular traffic is to create an island or create a development in the middle of the island. At the same time, now, yung naghahanap buhay, tuloy pa rin. Tuloy pa rin. Kaya lamang, panatag na siya. Hindi na siya makikipaghabulan. Kaya makikita nyo dyan sa Pedro Hill at Paura, pansinin ninyo nakabayong, nakakumot. Alam nyo bakit? Pagka hindi ka kasi naglagay, magkakadakmaan. Pagka nagkadakmaan, para madakma, pati yung paninda nila, isang hila lang, may tatakbo na nila yung paninda nila. So, it doesn't serve its purpose. Sila gusto lang maghahanap buhay, pero para makapaghanap buhay, kailangan mag-abot ka. Kayo naman, dinadaanan ninyo, imbis na sa bangketa kayo dumadaan, maswerte nga kayo, may railing, no? Not all the streets of Manila has railing. So, it's safe for you to walk using the pedestrian or bangketa. No? But, be that as it may, yan ang mangyayari sa mga vendors sa Manila. We will find space for them. Magkakaroon pa rin ng vendor sa Pedro Hill. Magkakaroon pa rin ng vendor sa Paura. Pero hindi vendor, na 100 sila doon. Oh, kung ang kaya lang 20, kaya lang 10. In a sturdy material. Permanent maybe, but sturdy material. Ibig sabihin, I don't know if you park already in Makati, in their public parkings, no? Makikita mo may karinderya, but they close it in the evening. So, decente. Nagbabayad. Yung dating hindi taxpayer, na hinahataw lang ng kung sino, ni Eddie at saka ni Patty, alam niyo naman, maraming Eddie sa City Hall, saka Patty. No? Yun ang nangyayari. Ngayon, we'll address that. Definitely. Nung araw, hindi ko naman binubuhat ang bangko ko, GNI, di ba nalinis yan? Nung inaasikaso ko traffic dito, sa Pedro Hill, hanggang kanto ng UN, kaya lang siyempre, ayoko naman magbuhat ng bangko, wala na ako sa pamahalaan. So, the proof of what I'm saying is what happened in the past, at the time. Now, this is just one problem. Now, Manila, meron ilang minutes pa? Hindi, ayoko mag... Okay. One of the major, if this is problem to you, we in the city of Manila also facing garbage problem. Well, thank you to netizen. They got attention from the national government with regard to the Manila Bay problem. Nagsimula yan sa netizen. But even the Supreme Court already, and Attorney Renato will agree with me, that the Supreme Court already made decision that we are being compelled. We, local government unit, national government unit, and other agencies are now being compelled by the Supreme Court. So, good thing because of social media and concerns of individuals, naka-raise ang concern and nalinis. So, ang ironic, you know, under the law, 15 perpendicular line, 15-kilometer perpendicular line from the shore of any LGU is under the jurisdiction of local government unit. Maring mali ako, ayun tinatawag na local waters. So, ibig sabihin, yung distansya simula sa pantalan ay obligasyon ng pamahalaan. Be that as it may, even in the absence of the law, it is moral obligation of the local government unit to address that situation because that situation it keeps on existing. Paulit-ulit. Every rainfall. Remember, out of 12 months, 8 buwan uulan. At tiyak, may bagyo ulit itong taon na ito. At ang isang suliranin, maaring isipin mong suliranin, ang geografiya ng Maynila at Manila Bay, malaking portion ng cove ay Manila. So, yung basura, I don't want to put blames to anybody. Yung basurang nanggagaling sa iba't ibang probinsya, dahil sa palo ng alon, no? Sa palo ng alon, mauwi yan doon sa nakasuklob na portion ng Manila Bay, which is the portion of the city of Manila. Thank you to the national government, to DNR, to President Duterte. Thank you to other agencies. No? Thank you, sobrang thank you sa kanila. Now, we will be part of it. Soon, given a chance. I will not take it sitting down somebody from the national government going inside my house and cleaning my house, me doing nothing. Abay, para yung sinasampal sa mukha na alkalde. Biri mo, may pumapasok ko, araw-araw may naglilinis ng bahay mo. Pumasok kaya ako sa bahay ni Dr. Simbulan at ako unang magwalis doon. Hindi kaya niya, ikalulugod kaya niya. So the same thing applies to the same rule applies, no? Tingnan nyo. Kaya yan ay isa lang sa suliran. Pero kanina, ang hindi nyo napansin doon, kanina na pag-uusapan namin doon ng aking katabi, napansin nyo po ang Maynila, dugyot. Dugyot, yung, alam yung dugyot, yung milibag, banil, yung hindi natatanggal na libag. These are aesthetics. Don't get me wrong. It may not be the biggest issue in this city. This may be an aesthetics, but this is also affects our daily lives. Atmosphere, in working environment, in institution like school. Ano yan, social scientists will agree with me na makakaapekto yan sa pamumuhay natin sa araw-araw. To cut the long story short, we will clean Manila. Thank you to Mayor Lim. With all honesty, I was high school then. I used to collect garbage. Literally, basurero. There is a problem in Manila in 1991. In 1991. There's so much garbage in this city. 1991, you go Google it. When Mayor Lim became the mayor, they changed the contractor and make it as a whole city with one contractor. Before, isang distrito, ibang contractor. So, nagtutulakan ng basura sa boundary ng distrito. Then, noong 1992, naresolba yan. Naresolba yan noong 1993, hanggang matapos ang termino ni dating Mayor Alfredo Lim noong 1998. I'm just telling you stories. I don't want to take credit. Credit should be given when it's due. Then 1998, change of leadership, change of politics. What that mayor did, maintain the same service, the service provider. Nagkatampuhan sa politika. Yung nakaupong mayor noon at si dating Mayor Lim. Mayari, natapos ang lahat. Mayor Lim bumalik ulit. Nagkatampuhan na ha. Tingnan ninyo. Para at least alam nyo na alin ang dapat mong politikain, alin ang dapat mong hindi politikain. Oh, nakakaupo ulit noong 2007. Oh. Ang ginawa, hindi rin namin inalis. Why? Do not fix it when it's not broken. Dati hindi na natin issue yan. It's a 1991 issue, yung basura. So what they did, immediately, they throw the contract away and get another one who used to serve the one city in this metropolis with 23 barangays against 896 barangays of Manila. And here we are. Kaya sinasabi ko lang na talagang malaki na siyang issue. Well, good for him. But this is now, we are facing it right now. And I think the next leader or the next mayor should address it properly. Kasi mahirap ang problemang basura. Dahil ang problemang basura, hindi lang sa mata masakit. Magkakasakit ang lungsod ng Maynila at ang mamamayan ito pag hindi yan in-address. So, there are things that we wanted to do, no? One, of course, we'll go back with the old system. We will give you definite time, definite day, system of collection. Two, we're introducing pagkain sa basura. You know, with all the problems, ito naman, ito, medyo ibubuhat ko lang ng bangko ko, dahil itong specialty ko, Kung si Mayor Lim, specialty niya, peace and order. Di ba? Specialty niya yun, Ako may specialty. Yung existing problem, basura. Bakit? O meron na kayong kandidatong basurero? I used to be there, Pagkain sa basura. Ano yan? Katulad ba yan ng kinakain namin? To lessen the volume of dumping our garbage in our transfer station or dumping area is to lessen it from groundswell. Household. Kaya lang, may batas na nga ganyan May batas ng 1903 that people should segregate, no? People should segregate. So, nagkarga kami ng konting stimulant, pagkain sa basura. Matapos namin kolektahin ang mga basura ninyo, huwag yung isasama, lalo na kayo mga institusyon at commercial complex. PE, plastic, papel, karton, aluminum, tansong dilaw, tansong pula, bote, garapa, plastic bottle. Bibili niyan ng City of Manila. Susumahin namin yan at bibigyan namin kayo ng card, coupon. Yung coupon, may points. Yung points, may katumbas na pagkain. Halimbawa, let's just say, for the sake of conversation, mukha nang wala naman akong kausap dito. Kala ko Pilipino, Indian pala Mahirap po ito, monologue. Oo. After namin kayo bigyan ng coupon, there's a corresponding points. There's a corresponding food. For example, 100 points, 2 kilos of rice, 1 kilo of sugar, basic commodities. We will not give money. It's easy to give money. Pero dyan sa pera na yan, dyan marami na mag-aaway na magkapit-bahay. So para maiwasan yan, in a form of goods. No? The question is, initially, saan namin kukunin? Saan namin kukunin yung points? Ito na yung coupon. You'll go back to Kadiwa. You claim it in Kadiwa. And sabi nila, wala na yung Kadiwa eh. We'll bring back Kadiwa in Manila. Why? Kadiwa, when I was young then, we can buy cheaper rice. Good quality, cheaper rice. Sugar. Gatas. Kape. Delata. Panucha. Pati panucha nung araw. At ang Kadiwa is a community-based program by the National Food Authority at the time. So doon kukunin. And hopefully, we get attention from the who's of supermarkets. In the case of Pure Gold, in the case of SM Schumart, and so on and so forth. Because this thing is being done already in European countries. Mas high-tech lang sila. Because meron na silang ATM sa basura. Literally, ATM. ATM-like. You put your bottle there, they're gonna give you corresponding money or credit or maybe points. Literally ATM. But no, I don't want to wish for how to go to Mars. Mas matagal pa yon. Doon muna ako sa very practical. The purpose is stimulate natin ang tao, which is obligasyon naman sana niya, obligasyon naman sanang sumunod sa batas na 9003, stimulate natin through giving certain freebies. Mahilig ang tao sa freebies. Third, we will bring back MetroAid. Honest to goodness MetroAid. So when we say honest to goodness MetroAid, no, magbibigay tayo ng libo-libong permanente. Mind my word. Permanenteng trabaho. Hindi to JO, hindi to yung every 5 months, 5 minutes na lang, 3 minutes na lang. Ako, sayang, dami kong kukwento. Pwede ko bang kunin yung time nilang dalawa? No, I have high respect with the attorney. Magaling yan, magaling na abogado rin naman yan. Basta yun po, at we'll bring back MetroAid. If you're familiar, students are not familiar with MetroAid, but your teacher is familiar because kasing edad ko lang yung mga teacher ninyo. At the time, may nagwawali sa umaga, may nagwawali sa tanghali, may nagwawali sa hapon. Wala silang ginawa araw-araw sa Eskinita, Avenida, Boulevard, magwalis na magwalis. We'll bring it back. No? Last, with regard to basura, we'll have a competition. 6 barangays out of 6 districts every year will win about additional 1 million peso as green fund. Naglinis ka na ng barangay, may additional ka pang 1 million peso, that will cost only us 6 million pesos, but every barangay in this city, every corner, every block, will, of course, wanted to win the 1 million pesos. So everybody will compete, no? With 6 million pesos. Pag hindi pa naman nalinis ang Maynila, ewan ko na lang. Di ba? How much are we paying right now? Do you have any idea, teachers, GNIs, students? You know how much are we paying? Almost 800 million. Bayad yun. Yung basura ninyo sa kalye. Basta babayaran yun. At the end of the year, you'll pay 800 million. So, I'm almost done. I think my time is up. Muli, ito lang bilang panghuli. I have nothing against with Mayor Lim and incumbent Mayor Estrada. It is not about us anymore. This is not about us anymore. It's always, I don't know why Manila, for that matter, always talk about themselves as candidate. I think it's high time for the city of Manila to talk about our people. Governance is about the people. Leaders, they come and go. Community stays. So I think it's high time for each and every one of us for you to raise your voices, for you to demand from your government. And I think it's all about you, Manilans, mga batang Maynila. It's all about the city of Manila, as like what Dr. Simbulan mentioned in the speech of Dr. Padilla. Sabi doon, kanina, kung napakinggan ninyo, kung ano ang nangyayari sa lungsod ng Maynila, ay malamang nangyayari din sa buong bansa. Ang Maynila ay mukha ng bansa. Kung inyo pong susumahin yung speech na binasa ni Dr. Simbulan from Dr. Padilla, totoo. Kaya bagay na kung mayayabang tayong ekonomista at sinasabi natin, umuunlad ang ating bansa. Pero kung dugyot, deteriorated ang Maynila, ay baliwala din. Kaya po, mga kababayan, I hope my fellow candidate will raise, and I challenge them to raise, itaas ang antas ng pangangampanya ngayon. Hindi na ito tungkol sa ginawa ng isa, kundi dapat ito'y tungkol na ito sa gagawin ng isa para bukas, yung gagawin ng isa para bukas. Because we cannot do anything anymore with regard to what happened yesterday. What we can do together is what we can do for tomorrow. But, mga kababayan, ito naman, siguro hindi na rin kalabisan na hingin ko sa taong bayan na sila naman ay napagbigyan na. In the likes of Mayor Alfredo Lim for 12 years, in the likes of Mayor Estrada for 6 years, that's 18 years of our lives. I hope I'm not asking too much to every student here and faculty. I-google nyo, 18 years ago, there's no such thing as BGC. 18 years ago, there's no such thing as Okada, Soler, MOA, Arena, at the south of Manila, Baya, Parañaque, and Pasay. 18 years ago, there's no such thing as Trinoma, UP Techno Hub, Commonwealth, in front of UP Diliman. 18 years ago, there's no Greenfield District in Mandaluyong, Pioneer. There's no such thing as Capitol Commons in Shaw Boulevard 18 years ago. 2 years from now, there will be big development. And again, in Taguig, FTI development. What I'm saying, kamusta naman tayo? After 18 years. Kayo na po ang sumagot, mga kababayan. Nasaan na nga ba ang Maynila? Saan nga ba tutungo ang Maynila? Maraming salamat po at pagpalain nawa kayo ng pumagat.
Maraming salamat, Honorable Francisco Isko Moreno Domagoso. Marami tayong dapat pag-isipan, marami siyang naikwento, basura primarily at mga programang maaring maging solusyon sa problemang iyon. Nais po nating tawagin ang kinatawan ni Honorable Alfredo Rim para bigyan din tayo ng ideya kung ano yung ninanais nilang gawin para sa Maynila. Tinatawagan ko po si Attorney Renato de la Cruz.
Good afternoon, everyone. Chancellor Simbulan, Dr. Padilla, members and officers of the this prestigious organization, Good Neighbors Initiative. Of course, for the College of Science for sponsoring this UP, the Trila in UP Manila, Round 3. First of all, Mayor Lim would like to extend his gratitude for inviting him to be part of this a very important event, considering that today is the initial period for local candidates to launch their campaign. But nonetheless, he would like to express his apologies for not being able to make it today. You know, Mayor Lim has a 15-year-old son who is graduating from high school in De La Salle University in Green Hills. And it is this afternoon. He is made to choose which of the two he would attend. You know, this is a very important occasion, but nonetheless he chose to attend to the first, the graduation of his son. Why? You know, Mayor Lim became an orphan in his early years. He lived in, he was taken care of by the Hospicio de San Jose. And then from there, when he was his student days, his grandmother brought him, got him, and made him study. Mayor Lim finished his elementary salutatorian, but he came up to the stage to receive the medal and a hug from his parents. None of them was there. It was a piteous situation. In high school, he finished his high school education. Again, Mayor Lim had no one to be with him, his parents, to praise him, and of course, to join him in celebrating a fulfillment in life. When he finished his accountancy and graduated, as well as his College of Law degree, again, the same situation haunted him. That is why he did not want his children to suffer the same. On their graduation days, he saw to it that he is there to be with them and let them feel that they're loved, and that their parents, Mayor Lim and his wife, are celebrating with their children their fulfillment in life. That's why, again, his apologies for not coming. Anyway, as said earlier, this convocation is made for the purpose of asking from the candidates what impelled them to run for the position, what have they achieved in their past performances as officials, and of course, what they intend to do if given a chance by the electoral mandate that they are going to receive. Mayor Lim realized that Manila needs him, even if at his age, late age of 90. He always sees the problems that bedevils all the Manilans, from traffic to peaceful society, living in a peaceful community, and of course, economic. Economic because education is a stepping stone to a better economic life. That's why, well, you see, because of these considerations, Mayor Lim decided to run again for the last time for the position of Mayor of Manila, and hopes that the people of Manila will give him that mandate. Now, what has he achieved during the past first term and the second term of 6 years apiece? He has established 5 new hospitals in the city of Manila, the first of its kind in the Philippines. After the hospital ng lungsod ng Manila, established by the late Mayor Villegas, and then he established 5 new hospitals and made them as modern as possible with the best medical equipment. because he realized that Manila needs hospitals for the enjoyment and taking care of all the constituents of the city. Then, during his term, he established the first city college in Manila, the first of its kind in the country. The city college catered to the many poor students of the city of Manila because of lack of means to receive a good education. Realizing the need for giving the children the opportunity to finish their college studies, the City College of Manila had graduated hundreds of students since its establishment in 1995. Again, because the Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila caters only to honor graduates, the salutatorians, valedictorians, etc. And which is why, until now, he still dreams of establishing 2 free colleges in the 6 districts of Manila, each. 1 college for 2 districts. With this, he is able to establish 4 free city colleges. Now, of course, during his time also, he is the first mayor in the local government to establish 2 evacuation centers. That's why we have one in Baseco and another in Tondo. The first of its kind and the only one of its kind. That's why he was praised by the DILG for establishing these 2. And during his time, he established so many lying-in clinics, health centers, and all facilities that will take care to the poor and underprivileged constituents. Now, at present, he plans to establish free review centers for all citizens or residents of Manila. You know, once you finish college, a review center is another item in your budget to enable you to prepare for the board examination. This he wants to establish to serve the citizens or residents of the city of Manila. And he also plans to establish free transport to cater to the public during rush hours in the morning and rush hours in the afternoon. I know that every one of us see that the terrific problem that every commuter encounters in getting to their offices and in returning to their homes, leaving very early and returning very late, such that the quality time is no longer available for the family. Of course, he also wants to make Manila City a Wi-Fi center for the Manilans, so they will be able to use Wi-Fi for free. And he hopes that this will help the children, the residents of the city of Manila, better receive services from the modern age, the Wi-Fi. Now, with regard to the senior citizens, he hopes to reduce the age of, because now if you reach the age of 100, you will be entitled to receive 100,000. But in his case, he wants to reduce it to 95. So by 95, a senior citizen will receive his 100,000 bonus for a long life of existence in this Mother Earth. And of course, senior citizens will receive their benefits from the city, not for them to go to the city hall, but the city will be the one to bring their gifts to their respective homes. And which is why, during the time of Mayor Lim, he established satellite offices of the city, where you would go to the satellite offices to apply for birth certificate, marriage certificate, and even secure death certificate, without you having to go to the city of Manila. Earlier, the GNIs showed us the despicable condition of the streets of Padre Faura, Taft Avenue, Pedro Hill. During the time of Mayor Lim, we can rarely see this kind of situation because he saw to it that vendors are not allowed to ply their trades. And those streets are not made terminals where buses and jeepneys wait for their own convenience, so that it costs a traffic in the surrounding premises. He will restore the kind of policy that he had. Pedro Hill, Taft Avenue, and Padre Faura will be spared and cleared of all forms of vendors. We are not against the vendors. The mayor has given a standing policy before that vendors will only be allowed to ply their trade using a 1-by-1 table, 1 square meter by 1 square meter. That's all. No cover, no anything. Only a table, ply your trade. But it seems that now you will see it is an almost permanent structure, which we will not allow to happen when he returns to the city of Manila. As Vice Mayor Dimagoso said, that this is true to all streets in Manila, and which we agree to. Divisoria is almost closed. Abad Santos is almost closed. He will not allow this to happen anymore. They will all be opened. You remember that during the time in 2007 when Mayor Lim took over as mayor, Rizal Avenue from Carriedo to Recto was closed. He opened it, removed all the structures there. Look at Rizal Avenue from Carriedo to Claro and Recto. It is open and everyone enjoys the traffic. But it looks like it's again starting to be crowded with vendors. The mayor at the time had planned to establish a big building at the back of Muelle de Binondo, where the vendors will ply their trade, so that people would go there and get whatever we want, instead of these vendors scattered all around the city, causing obstruction to traffic, posing dangers to the students, and of course to all the citizens living in the city of Manila. As said by Vice Mayor Isko Moreno, now garbage is becoming a problem, and he said that it was Mayor Lim who solved the problem in 1992, when he ordered the unification of one contractor only of all the 6 districts, which before that were being serviced by different contractors. He solved the problem. Only one contractor. But as of the time when Mayor Lim left the city in 2013, the contractor was paid 500 million a year. Now the budget is 800 million. And yet, we still have all sorts of problems on garbage all over the city of Manila. Because at that time, garbage was being collected 4 times a day. Now you will be fortunate if a garbage is collected once a day. and he will restore this kind of service to the city residents. And he hopes to continuously provide the city residents the comforts of life, especially in his last term. And he hopes that after the term, 3 years term, he will retire from public position, unless he will be called by the people. That's why si Mayor gusto man niya magpahinga na at ibigay na yung kanyang oras sa kanyang mga anak, halos napipilitan pa rin maglingkod sa bayan. By the way, sabi nga ni Vice Mayor Isko Moreno, he has only one wife. Tama ho yun. Pero si Mayor Lim, nung mamatay yung first wife niya, nag-asawa siya ulit. Kaya isa pa rin. Kaya naging dalawa lang kasi because his first wife passed away. Kaya po, at ako yung nagpapasalamat kay Vice Mayor Isko Moreno and Mayor Lim. I'm sure will join me. He'll confirm this, na si Vice Mayor Isko Moreno has been helping him during the time that he was the mayor of Manila. And nagkaroon lang po ng konting hindi pagkakaunawaan, pero just the same, he admires the Vice Mayor. And kaya nga, sa itong labanan na ito, kayo na pa humusga. Kaya lang, hindi kami nagpapalitan ng hindi maganda. Ang sa amin, may the best man win. Thank you.
Maraming salamat, Attorney. Huwag na po kayong umalis. Inimbitahan po namin kayong dalawa ni Honorable Isko Moreno na manatili dito sa stage. Dahil babasahin po namin ang mga tanong na dumating sa amin. Yung iba po dito ay may kinalaman na doon sa nabanggit nila kanina. No? Ang alituntunin lang po natin ay sa bawat tanong na babanggitin natin, meron silang 2 minuto para sagutin yung tanong na yon. Pero bago ko banggitin yung unang tanong, total na banggit na rin po ni Attorney yung tungkol sa elderly at sa Wi-Fi. Baka gusto nyo pong bigyan ng equivalent na sagot yung mga issue na yon or yung mga solusyon na gusto niyang sinabi niya kanina. Ay ito po, wag na po kayo umalis.
Well, I don't know if you're a student of this institution at the time o mga 2014, 2015. The entire stretch of Top Avenue is undercovered by Wi-Fi already. It's a concept of mine, modesty aside, no? The logic of putting it in a Wi-Fi zone is at first because of the bus stop concept, the segregation of addressing the traffic problem by segregating kung saan bababa ang bus, kung saan bababa ang jeep. At para mahikayat yung mga tao, kinabitan namin ng Wi-Fi access, yung bus stop. Then it turned out, through the concept of meshing, it's about technology, yung meshing ng signal, na-cover yung buong City Hall hanggang Vito Cruz. And the same thing happened to Mindiola. Yes, through IoT or Internet of Things can be adopted in governance nowadays. Technologies makes or lessen corruption. I guarantee you that. If you introduce technologies in government, less human intervention, less corruption. So, Wi-Fi is just one thing, making it your city as a Wi-Fi city, and at the same time, there are certain technologies existing already in our country or maybe in the world the best thing to do is to adopt it. And we already digitize the copy of 300,000 RPUs, real property units. So when you digitize it, you can make it available online, and you can have now, the next step is payment of online, having an online payment with regard to taxes. Then there's no intervention between the payer and the employee. And you know what I mean about it. No? So yun, second, yung aming ginawa na doon sa elderly. No? Doon sa social pension, I used to be with DSWD. No? So, you, 2 questions yata? Tama ba? Okay lang? Yung social pension, ginawa na namin yung batas. No? We started with yung tuwing birthday mo, you will receive financial sustenance. No? Our dreams and aspiration to make it monthly. That's why when I was being interviewed in ANC and CNN, I told them, we'll bring Makati to Manila. And the journalist was like laughing, ano yun, lalagay ko ba yung building ng Manila ng Makati to Manila? No, we'll bring social services of Makati to Manila. Now, can we do 1,000 like the same thing with Makati? No, we can't. What can we do is at least just to begin with 500 pesos a month. But in a very comfortable manner, we'll provide ATMs. Because pensioners in the system today, pag hindi ka dumating, hindi mo makukuha yung iyong isang birthday, isang taon na cash gift. In our case, nakairati ka, nakahiga ka, as long as umihinga ka, pensyonado ka sa lungsod ng Maynila.
Sige po. So, ano natin tanong galing sa dito ay tatlong magkaugnay na tanong. Sasabihin ko na po yung iba't ibang aspekto, bahala na po sila sumagot kung paano nila nasasagot. Una ay kinalaman sa unruly loading at unloading ng mga sasakyan, jeepney, mga bus at tricycle. Yung pangalawang tanong ay may kinalaman sa illegal parking na konektado din sa snatching ayon dito sa isang tanong ito. Yung pangatlong tanong ay tungkol sa jeepney modernization. So, apparently, talagang meron tayong problema sa transportasyon. Ano po ba ang tutunin nyo? Sige.
Una, kababanggit ko lang kanina, yung tanong ng ating viewers or social media netizen, no? Na before, ginawa na nga natin yan eh. Segregation of stops. No? Segregations of loading and unloading area. Because, nangyayari kasi, may habit yung mga bus to compete with the jeeps because nadadaanan lang yung ruta nila. Siyempre, yung isang mananakay, mas gugusto niya na sa air condition for a few premium kaysa naman sa jeep. Pero sa totoo, iba ang purpose ng bus at jeep. Ang jeep ay tipaklong. Ang jeep ay tipaklong. Pahinto-hinto yan. Ang bus, point A to point B. But that was before. But because of the new, I don't know, it's not a local government authority, no? Under LTFRB, binibigyan sila ng mga city route. So, inabuso naman. Ginawa ng tipaklong, parang jeep na rin yung konsepto ng bus. That's why, nakita ninyo, in fact, nandiyan pa eh. I'll share it to you, students, ha? Yung isang bus stop nandiyan sa tabi ng WHO, ng World Health Organization. Hindi nasa kanto ng UN, pero nandito dapat sa may curves. Ang susunod na bus stop, PGH. PGH Pedro Hill. Ang susunod na bus stop, bago mag-Quirino, sa bowling area. Ang susunod na bus stop, Lasal. I personally, as I have told you, personally put it there because of the habits of the community, habits of the environment. Dito pala bumababa itong mga to. Dito pala lahilig. Bakit nga ba? Ospital. Eskwelahan. So, makikita nyo, on the other side, ganun din. So, ibig sabihin, doon sa tanong, yes, there will be order. We'll put that back, that same concept. Bus drivers, bus company, they can still do business in Manila, but under our rules, not your own rules. Jeepney drivers or jeepney, I am not yet sold with jeepney modernization. Why? Unang-una hindi nga niya mapagawa yung jeep niya. Bibigyan mo pa ng panibagong jeep na mas mahal pa sa jeep niya. So it doesn't make sense that buti sana iso-shoulder ng pamahalaan o sige, presyohan ko na yung lumamot bulok mong jeep. Dahil na presyohan ko na, may value na, ngayon, susolian kita, yung soli mo, yun ang down payment mo sa bagong, modernong jeep. Pero hindi, kailangan palitan mo saan niya kakarga yung bulok na jeep? Sa tambakan? O ililipat lang ng probinsya? Di ganun din ang usok nun sa probinsya. Why we are modernizing jeep? Because of the environment. It's not because of the comfort. Kasi pwede rin naman lumambot ang upuan ng jeep ngayon Because of the environment, yung usok na kaya minomodernize. But the thing is, how can you modernize something that you are not, paano mababayaran ni Pedro Penduko o ni Juana yung bagong almost 1 million na jeep? It will defeat the purpose. Maniwala kasi, hindi kayo makakarami. Makaka-1,000 jeep lang tayo. Jeep in Manila, easily, at the tip of my finger, easily, about 10,000 jeeps will fly by Espanya, Top Avenue, Pedro Hill, Recto, Menjola, Aurora, Magsaysay, Quiapo. Alone. Wala pang Espanya, alone. See, that's why it will defeat the purpose. Now, yes, I agree to modernize it. But you really government should be very practical about the problem. Kaya ba ni Pedro? Now, second, with regard to modernization, wag na kayo mag-alala, hindi rin namin masasagot yan sa local government, dahil national government po yan. I'm just giving my 2-cent worth, yung aking konsepto na it will defeat the purpose. I may agree with modernization, but the process of modernization and the purpose of modernization should be clearer enough. Now, it is not our problem. Our problem is those modernized jeep will fly by the city of Manila again. So it's the same mass that occupies a space. It's our problem again. Basta pag nandito sila sa Maynila, susunod sila sa alituntuning, ipinatutupad ng ating mga ordinansa. Illegal terminal. Illegal terminal, the same answer to you with regard to your problem with vendor in Paura. Pag walang kumikita dyan, walang illegal terminal. Huwag na tayong maging malisyoso, huwag na tayong magduda, huwag na tayong magturo-turo, mag-akusa-akusa. Sisimple lang natin ang logic. Because, tanong, may gobyerno ba? Sagot, opo, 2 uri, nasyonal, lokal. Time is up. Kaya, yun siguro, sorry, excited lang ako. Kaya, yun ang sagot dyan. Walang kotong, walang illegal terminal. Yan ang sagot sa illegal terminal.
Tungkol po sa sinasabing modernization, tama ang sinabi ni Vice, this is a problem of the national government and not the local government. But nonetheless, we agree with his views na kung magmo-modernize at wala rin naman magiging solusyon sa traffic, baka mabaliwala rin ang objective. Kaya, ang sa akin, tungkol naman po sa loading and unloading, isa lang po ang solusyon dito eh. You know, when you see the public utility vehicles, including some private vehicles, they stop right at the corner. And this is the #1 cause of traffic. They stop at the corner and then here follows another, here as another vehicle following it. I think the solution is this. You get the stretch of the entire road, divide it at the center. So all vehicles must load and unload at the center of the road, not at the corners of both roads, before or after. Because if you do that, vehicles can freely move and prevent the blockade of the perpendicular street. Because this is the #1 cause of traffic. You will see it if you try to observe. We will establish a no loading and unloading on all corners of the streets in the city, whether it is in the national road, the local road, so that there will be no clogging of the perpendicular street, which is the #1 cause of traffic, especially so with the traffic lights operating for a certain period of time. By the time the light allows you to move, it has already turned red. As to illegal terminals, we are all for it. This should be prohibited. Vehicles have no right to block the roads or any kind of passageway of vehicles just because he wants to wait for passengers. No, they should move after loading and unloading. They are not supposed to wait for passengers to load their passengers there. Thank you.
Maraming salamat po. Ang susunod natin tanong ay may kinalaman sa illegal vending, mga illegal collectors, at doon sa matataas na rental fee sa mga nagtitinda. So ano po ba ang solusyon para sa problema ito?
Una, solusyon, alisin ko talaga kotong. Pag kasi yun talaga, yun lang naman ang punot dulo niyan. Huwag na nating pabulaklakin ng alisin natin kotong, ang masusunod, pamala na. Pangalawa, magkano ang binabayaran nila kung mataas daw? Mali, because ang nasa batas, 20 pesos. Ang tawag yon hawker's fee. At ang hawker's fee ay merong resibo na maliit, para lang sa bus, para kang sumakay sa bus. Maliit lang yon, ay official receipt ng gobyerno. Yun lang ang binabayaran nila. Kaya lang ngayon, ang binabayaran nila, sa maniwala kay sa hindi, 180, 220, o 250. Kanino napunta yung iba? Kay Eddie. Kilala niyo ba si Eddie? Eddie siya. Kilala niyo si Patty? Pati mga kasama niya. Well, I don't want to accuse anybody. No, I'm not saying that there's corruption with people in government. But answer me please. Mag-i-exist ba yun kung walang kumikitang siga? Mag-i-exist ba yun kung walang kumikitang otoridad? Or nag-i-exist yun walang korupsyon dahil wala ng gobyerno? Or absentee government? Or absentee leader? Then if it's either way. It's either you're in the corruption or you're in the absentee side. Now, if you have been the absentee side, there's no way for you to be there. There's no way. Stop. Tama na, hindi mo na pala kaya. Now, if this is existing, it's up to you. So, kaya napansin nyo po, ikakahon ko sila, bayad sila etneb. Yun, araw-araw. Kung ano yung pinang hawker's fee. Yun lang ang babayaran mo. Tapos isara mo. Bakit? Hindi mo na kailangan buhatin. Decente, malinis. May challenge lang dyan. Doon ba dadaan ng taong bayan? That's another challenge. But for the meantime, we will fix it.
Tungkol sa illegal vending, ang sinabi ko nga kanina, ang policy ni Mayor is he will allow vending only in the sidewalks using 1-by-1 table. No enclosures, no covering up overhead. In other words, after vending, pull it out and don't stay or live there. Ang sinisingil lang po, just as what the Vice Mayor said, is only 20 pesos as hawker's fee. Okay. Yung mga kotong-kotong po, hindi po pumapayag si Mayor niya. Alam nyo naman nyo po, si Mayor masyadong istrikto sa corruption. Ayaw po niya nung mahilig mangotong at doon siya nagagalit. Hindi po niya pababayaan na ang isang lugar manatiling napaka pinupugaran ng mga illegal dahil sa kotong. Yung gagawin niya ron, yung in charge doon, patatalsikin at kakasuhan. Yun po ang policy ni Mayor. Huwag kayong hihingi ng anumang pera o pabuya para lang magbigay ng isang serbisyo na illegal. Kaya hindi niya papayagan na magkaroon ng illegal vending sa Maynila. Salamat po.
Maraming salamat. Ang susunod natin tanong ay may kinalaman sa sewage treatment at sa baha. Problema sa Maynila, baha. Ano po ang inyong proposal para masolusyonan ang problema?
One, Manila is about 400 years old. Our sewerage system was dated also at that time when I think 1 milyon lang yata ang populasyon, o isang milyon yata ang populasyon ng buong bansa. So, we have two problems. Our sewerage system is old. It has to be redesigned. And redesigning pipelines or sewerage system costs a lot. It will incur a lot of money. And good thing that DPWH nowadays, like what you have saw or nakita dito sa tapat na Santa Isabel, that is a repiping because during the monsoon, Top Avenue Corner Calao is always flooded of water. So, ang nangyari dyan, para may idea, kasi I want to give credit to DPWH because it's them who did it. No? May pipe dyan na ginawang bago, nilakihan, tas itinagos sa gilid ng Manila Doctors via Calao. No? Tagos yan hanggang doon sa likod ng Luneta na may pumping station. There's a new pump and we are hoping by the time, no, I think in a few months now, that these things will run and operate 100%. Now, second problem of Manila. Manila is living about 3 inches below sea level. So there's a challenge naturally by water. And in fact, I don't know, hindi lang ako sure, but I heard that water line of Manila is until Top Avenue. So from Top Avenue all the way to Ross Boulevard or Embassy are all water before. So by natural accretion and forced accretion, nagkaroon na ng development. So isa yan, geographic challenge. 3, meron problema ang city. Ito, the city part. No? The sanitary department should again, I think, and the engineering department should again, and I think, revisit food chain, who consume a lot of oil every day. Big restaurants who cook, I'm using a lot of oil, cooking oil, every day, and they throw their wastewater to a regular drainage. Ayan yung nakikita ninyo parang alkitran pag nagdideclogging. Sa kaya nagtataka kayo, parang malagkit. Ba't hindi buhangin lang? Ba't hindi tubig? Because of this oil, like for example, in the case of Robinson, meron ba silang halimbawang water treatment facilities for their wastewater? Where does the oil will go? Yon ang nakita nyo sa Manila Bay. Because sa Manila Bay, may, I think, tatlong kwadradong tubo na water sewerage system. From US Embassy, bago magkirino, at saka doon sa tabi ng yacht club. So lahat ng Ermita, Malate, Paco will go, your wastewater will go directly to Manila Bay because of the old system. That's why I believe tama yung isang congressman nung I think nanonood ako, parang napansin ko sa news, na bakit kayo Manila Water, Manilad, nagbabayad kami sa inyo buwan-buwan. servicing fee, environmental fee, and so on and so forth. So bakit hindi nyo gawin, i-repipe at dalhin sa Pier 18? Because there is a water treatment facilities of Maynilad at Pier 18 in front of Barangay 101, via Arten. Yun po.
Yung pong problema sa sewage system, ito po talagang matagal nang na ang mga pipes natin sa lungsod ng Maynila ay mga kinalawang na at nasisira. Pero yung mga bagong ginagawa, ang dapat kasi po ang sewage system natin ay dumadaan muna sa Maynila. Meron silang water treatment. Yung sewage, kaya nga nagbabayad po tayo ng sewage fee, which they are not doing. And the LGUs must see how this is being implemented. Kasi ang sewage system po, kung hindi natin susubaybayan ang disposal ng water from a business establishment going to Manila Bay or to Pasig River, may kasama na pong mga hindi dapat na sumasamang tubig dyan. Yan ay dapat hinitreat muna ng isang treatment plant. Kaya kung pwede rin, i-require ang mga business establishments to put up their own water treatment plants so that the water that they dispose in their respective drainage systems are no longer as dirty or as unhealthy or causing unhealthy as it is in its original form. At least, hindi mababawasan po ang pollution ng ating Manila Bay at Pasig River. Yun po ang dapat gawin ng mga LGUs. Subaybayan din ito. We cannot just take them for granted. We have to supervise these closely and see to it that Manila will get back its healthy waters henceforth. Thank you.
Thank you po. Ang susunod na tanong ay tungkol sa informal settlers. How will you address the increasing number of informal settlers in Manila?
Nahulaan nyo ba yung mga programa ko? Okay. I grew up from the gutter of the society. Literally squatter. Ang gobyerno hindi nagtagumpay sa mahabang panahon sa squatting problem because the solution of the government is itapon sa Bulacan, sa Laguna, sa Cavite, and so on. And there is disenfranchisement. Work, school. Yan ang unang-unang epekto sa ano. So, I was fortunate enough to send by my professor in Boston to be sent to NUS, no? And when I went to NUS, I saw this program and na-inlove ako masyado doon kay Prime Minister Lee Kuan Yew, yung concept niyang in-city vertical housing program. He created HBD, the Home Board Development, no? So sabi ko, katulad namin, City of Manila, highly urbanized cities, marami sa inyo na mag-aaral dito na maaring hindi nyo lang napapansin, isa sa mga yaman ng Maynila ay lupain. Kaya lang ang lupain namin maliliit. Hindi siya hektarya, except in the case of Marikina, the Boys Town, we have about 26 hectares there, and 3 hectares are fully developed with facilities and school. But we still have an open space of 23 hectares that can be developed also for in-city vertical housing program, because I can honestly say it's still in-city because, you know, Marikina today, you ride a jeep or LRT or MRT via Mindiola or Moraita, all the way you'll be in Marikina, in that particular part of the city of Manila. Now, with regard, going back to people living, katulad ng buhay namin, walang itatapon sa Bulacan, walang itatapon sa Laguna, walang itatapon sa kusaang probinsya. Dito maninirahan. In-city vertical housing program ang sagot ko sa ISF. Para magka-idea kayo, if you Google it, Google for bliss, Google for tenement. The same concept will be brought or ibabalik natin sa lungsod ng Maynila.
Si Mayor Lim, yan po ang kanyang aspiration na mabigyan ng magandang at decent na tanhanan ng mga mahihirap. Ang squatter problem is not just a squatter problem. It is squatting because they have no place to live. Kung ano man ang available na lupa po sa Maynila, ginagawa niya ng paraan. Nung termino niya noong 2010, nagpatayo po siya ng bahay dito sa may lugar ng San Andres Bukid na pinauupa napakamura, binibenta na napakamura at affordable price sa mga tiga doon. Ayun po ang gusto niya, na mabigyan silang lahat ng bahay. Sa Baseco, nung tinapon yung mga doon, idinala yung mga squatter, very miserable ang condition. Ang ginawa po ni Mayor, pinaganda ang buhay nila. Nagpatayo ng 2 eskwelahan doon na Corazon Aquino Elementary School, multi-story building, and then another Corazon Aquino High School, and then set up a health center for those living there. And cemented all the roads. And they gave them the opportunity to live a decent life. Kasi kung bababayaan po sila nakatirik lang doon, talagang magiging squatter. But they have now improved their lives and improved their living conditions. Yun po ang ginagawa ni Mayor. So whatever available lots there are, the Mayor is willing to cost the construction of vertical housing for all the underprivileged Manilans. Para ma-solve po ito, hindi rin po niya idea ang itapon ang mga tiga Manila. Lalo pat dito pa sila lumaki. Yun po ang aming program.
Maraming salamat. Nagpagsabihan po ako na dalawang huling katanungan na lang yung ating sasabihin. So, pagpasensyahan niyo po kung hindi mabanggit yung mga tanong ninyo na itinadala. Pero I think mahalaga po itong dalawang huling tanong na napili natin. Ang una po, ano po ang inyong stand sa reclamation project sa Maynila?
Maganda ang reclamation. Bakit ba hindi? Pero yan ay pinag-aaralan ng mga ng mga scientifico at espesyalista. And I am not one of those. So I cannot speak wholeheartedly on the effects of reclamation. Maybe later, maybe 20 years from now, maybe, I don't know. But why would I go and look for, if given a chance, attend to that kind of concept, wherein meron naman kaming jewel in the middle of the city. You know, if you go and cross Jones Bridge, there is a famous road, and famous place, the Dasmariñas, Escolta, or the Muelle de Binondo area. You know, before, yung yan sila Mr. C, sila Mr. Gokong Wei, o the who's of this country, lahat yan nangangarap magkaroon ng opisina sa Escolta. But through the years, because Pasig started it, created the development in front of Meralco, offering space and created so many buildings there. Then Mandaluyong, then Taguig. So everybody now left the city of Manila. Direct answer, I am not for reclamation until hindi pa nade-develop ang Binondo via Pasig River, via Del Pan, via Recto, via Santa Cruz. That's about 4 square kilometers of property na pwede pa namin pagtuunan ng pansin. Because sa reclamation, yes, business, may kikita. May taong kikita, may makikinabang. Yes, the same thing, dito naman, nandiyan na, wala pa akong problema sa environment. Because it's already existing. The only thing we will do is to polish it and stimulate it. Yun ang magiging approach natin sa susunod na mga panahon.
Si Mayor po ay hindi sangayon sa reclamation. Ever since this proposal came up, hindi po niya binibigyang halaga. Number one, noong last term niya, meron kami natanggap na proposal to reclaim Manila Bay. Pinag-aralan namin na it's not going to be a good program for the city. Number one po, yung ating famous sunset at Manila Bay. Pag tinakpan mo po yan ng building, wala na ang sunset at Manila Bay. And this has been a national, international, awesome phenomenon na sa Manila Bay nagsiset ang sun, makikita mo. Pag ginawa mo po yan, mawawalan na tayo ng sunset at Manila Bay. Puro building na ang makikita. Number two, more important is the ecological. Kasi po ang Manila Bay, talagang intended para sa mga mangingisda, kung sino mga gumagawa ng kanilang mga aridan. At of course, yung mga leisure things, no? Pagka nag-reclaim po tayo niyan, mawawala rin po yung mga sinasabi natin na mga use for our children, for all those the generations to come. Baka po masabi sa amin na once upon a time na pagkaganda nito, nung si Mayor ang umupo, nagkaroon na ng building na wala na yung Sunset at Manila Bay. Kaya po yung hindi niya papayagang mangyari. Yun lang po.
Maraming salamat. At ang ating pinag-aralan ay ang pagiging honest ba ay dapat ang qualification ng isang kandidato. Ano po ba ang inyong opinion o position?
Naman. You know, that's why when you ask me about reclamation, I did not answer you with the dot. I answered you with the quit. Kumbaga, yes, I may change my mind. Maybe 20 years from now, 30 years from now, not until that portion of Jewel of Manila or the scientists, environmentalists agreed already, it's pwede. Okay naman. So, honestly, yes. Kaya nga, dapat, pag ikay nangangarap, lalo sa pamamahala, no? Ito sa pamamahala lamang. Pag ikay nangangarap, no? Sa pamamahala, ilalapit mo naman sa katotohanan. Taasan mo pangarap mo, pero be sure that it is achievable and doable. So if you fail, at least you can still have a certain elbow room, no? To make changes and innovate it. Pero yung just for the sake, boladas dito. Bakit? Ano meron? Nabulunan lang ako. Teka, kayo talaga, just for the sake of, getting votes, and will tell you, Pearl of the Orient. 6 years ko na nakita yung drawing na yun, That's not honest. And if you keep on telling things happen in the first term, and you're telling it again on your second term, that's dishonesty. Because you're trying to pull people who are non-partisan or full people who doesn't know politics or wala lang talagang pakialam. Day in, day out. Pasok sa trabaho, pasok sa bahay. So ang dating, bayad na yung utang. But that was in the first term, So you really have to be honest at certain way. Now, there is what we call, ito, para at least sa mga bata, baka kasi ito'y malaan ninyo kalaunan. Meron kami tinatawag na white lies. Leaders do white lies. For example, there is a chaotic situation, and my professor will agree with me. He taught me this very well. There is a chaotic situation. To make things in order, you have to say certain statement na maaaring hindi totoo. Wag ko kayong mag-alala, wag ko kayong lalabas sa bahay ninyo. We are in control, safe po ang lahat, dyan muna kayo. Pero kasi pinapapanatag mo lang, dahil lalong if you go out of the city or the house, you will add to the problem. And that is a lie. Now, that certain lies na nakapapabor sa tao because you really wanted to put things in order. Because people in a circumstances, people in a situation will long hahanapin ang leader sa panahon ng aberya. Kaya ang leader dapat matatag, totoo, tama, at takda, at tapat ang sasabihin para alam ng tao ano ang i-expect niya at kung anong uri ng gobyerno ang pinili niya.
Tama po yun. Honesty is one of the most important qualifications of a candidate. Because without honesty, no man is in a position to claim any public office. A public servant must be honest all the time, and he must always fulfill his duties and obligation to the people with all truthfulness and without any intention to enrich himself, because honesty is the only guarantee for a good government. If you're honest, you're not going to steal the people's money. And you do not steal the people's money just for your benefit. And if you do so for your family, no, you're not honest. That is why we have this saying, in fact, honesty is the best policy. And of course, there's even a song, honesty is such a lonely world, because very few know how to be honest. It's such a lonely world. That's why we need politicians who must be honest. And alam nyo naman po na si Mayor Lim po, talaga naman paraging pinagsisigawan niya, sinasabi niya sa tao, ako naging tapat na public servants sa ating bansa. Since I was a patrolman, since he became general, he became a mayor, he became a senator, hindi nga siya kumuha ng PDAF niya na 200 million a year. He was the first senator, along with Senator Joker Arroyo, who never received a single centavo out of his PDAF. Nung unang upo po niya, sinabi sa kanya ng mga kasama niya sa Senado, ng mga tatlong babae, Mayor, kami na, Senator, kami na bahala sa inyong PDAF. Anong PDAF ang sinasabi mo? Wala kang aasahan sa akin. So you get out of my office. Ganun po siya, kabrutal. Pag pinag-uusapan na yung pera, ayaw po niyang na makinabang sa pera ng bayan na hindi karapat-dapat sa kanya. Kaya po, sabihin ko na sa inyo, ang ospital ng Sabad Santos, 3rd District sa Binondo, alam niyo po na ipatayo yan? Hindi po ginastusan ng Maynila yan. Ino-opera na siya ni Mr. Andrew Tan. Ito, on record ito. Sabi ni Mayor, bigyan mo sa akin ng ospital, okay na yan. Kaya nagbigay po si Andrew Tan, pinatayo niya yung ospital ng Abad Santos, and he spent about 200 million for the hospital. Sabi ni Mayor, yan, kaya yan ang dahilan, kaya yung demanda namin kay Andrew Tan sa Court of Appeals na settle namin. Because Andrew Tan, instead of Mayor receiving any settlement amount, buwag, gamitin mo sa ospital at ako'y matutuwa. Ang mga tiga-Manileño ang makikinabang. Kaya po yan ang importante sa lahat. Honesty.
Maraming salamat sa ating dalawang panauhin. Bibigyan po natin sila ng ilang minuto para sabihin ang kanilang huling mensahe para sa atin.
Muli po ay maraming salamat, GNI, members of the faculty of UP Manila, to our Chancellor, Vice Chancellors, other guests, administrative staff, mga estudyante at mga komunidad. No? Maraming salamat sa pagkakataon nito. I hope makasama ako sa Trila Manila 4. At least yun ang hope ko. Ako po, I am no Superman. Maniwala kayo sa hindi. Mukha lang ako maraming alam. Pero marami rin akong hindi alam. It's just that when you talk about Manila, kulang ang isang araw magkwentuhan tayo. Simply because I was born here. Grew up. Studied. Dito ko nag-aral. Dito ko namuhay. Dito ko kumain ng tira ng tao. Dito ko nakilala sa showbiz. Dito ko nakilala sa public service. Buong buhay ko, Manila. Yes, some of them was born in Manila. But the only thing that they know is Azcárraga. But it's not Azcárraga anymore, it's Recto. the point is, kung Maynila ang pag-uusapan, hindi po kung bubuhat bangko. Alam po rin ni Mayor Lim ang Maynila. Alam ko po ang Maynila, pati sa kaloob-looban ng Maynila. So, I may not have all the answers in this world, especially the problems of Manila. But one thing that I can guarantee you, because nobody will, nobody can, one thing that I can guarantee you, if given a chance, just a chance, it will be different. It will be different. That is the guarantee. It's different. Now, the question is, yung ba'y gaganda o mas lalong sasama? Well, I don't know. Dalawang bagay lang ang mangyari sa inyo. Ako'y maging masama o ako'y maging mabuti. Pero may sagot ako dyan. Nagbaka sakali nga kayo ng 18 taon ng buhay nyo sa kanilang dalawa. Bakit hindi naman kayo magbaka sakali ng 3 taon sa akin? Because I don't know if it was hindi ko alam kung si Einstein o basta somebody said it. Don't expect different results will come to you tomorrow if what you did today is the same as yesterday. Huwag tayong aasa na may bagong mangyayari sa ating bukas kung ang ginawa mo ngayon ay katulad pa rin ng kahapon. Ulitin ko, wala po akong sama ng loob sa kanilang dalawa. Ayaw kong pangibabawan ng aking damdamin at pagkakait na nangyari sa akin ang halalang ito. Tapos na yun. That's water under the bridge. Let us now focus on what's going to happen tomorrow for the city of Manila and the next decade of Manila, and how can we compete with our neighboring cities like Valenzuela, Quezon City, Pasig, Makati, Taguig, Pasay at Parañaque. So muli sa inyong lahat, may awa ang Diyos. May awa ang Diyos. Sana naman sa mga mag-aaral dito at mga taga-lungsod ng Maynila. Ngayon, first time ko na masasabi because lagi ko napipigilan ng sarili ko. Sana naman, kung sakasakaling may boboto na kayo, sana naman, mabigyan nyo lang ako ng pagkakataon lang ang hinihingi ko sa inyo. Nung binigyan ako ng pagkakataon makapag-artista, mabilis na panahon na nakilala nyo ako. Alam nyo bakit? Hindi ko sinayang ang pagkakataon binigay sa akin ng Panginoon Diyos na maiyahon ko ang aking sarili at mabilis nyo ako nakilala bilang Isko Moreno. Nung nabigyan ako ng pagkakataon na maglingkod sa bayan, anong ginawa ko? Tinalikdan ko ang industriyang nagpalago ng buhay ko. Hindi ko binubuhat ang bangko ko, i-google nyo. Sapagkat talagang pinahalagaan ko ang boto ng tao. At nakutya ako dahil ako hindi nakapag-aral bilang pagpapahalaga rin sa mga pag-aalinlangan ninyo na ako hindi nakakuha ng akademya o tamang pag-aaral sa paggugobyerno. Binalikan ko ang pag-aaral. Kasi ganyan ko binavalue ang pananaw nyo. Ganyan ko binavalue ang opinion nyo. Kaya ako, given a chance, may awa ang Diyos, kailangan ko lang is to prove myself kasi wala pa akong prueba. Wala pa akong pruebang naging alkalde ng lungsod ng Maynila, mga kababayan. Thank you.
Alam niyo po, si Mayor Lim nakapaglingkod sa inyo ng 12 taon bilang alkalde. Yun nga lang, hindi po niya natatapos yung panghuling 3 taon. Kaya hanggang 2 terms lang po siya. Pero sinisikap niya ng buo niyang makakaya na bigyan kayo ng karapat-dapat na serbisyo ng lubos na kailangan ng ating mga tiga Manila na matamo ang tunay na kagandahan sa buhay at maayos na pamamalakad. Kaya po siya ay humihiling ng inyong pag-unawa. Noong 2016, halos muntik na nga siyang manalo po Ang lamang sa kanya is 2,000 lamang. 2,000 lamang po. Ang botante ng Maynila is 1 million. Kaya siguro may somewhere along the way nagkamali na hindi natin malaman. Hindi naman natin pinagbibintangan ng COMELEC o ano pa man. Ganun pa man, tandaan nyo po, nung lumabas sa TV, si Mayor ang ano niya is 325,000. Tapos si yung Mayor Erap was only 200,000 something. Kaya bigla kami nagtaka nung mawala yung brownout, bumaligtad na yung score. At meron pa bang nangyayari na ang eleksyon ay bumababa ang boto mo? Siyempre tataas o steady lang. Hindi kabaligtad. Hindi nga namin malaman. Yan ang naging punta namin na hindi namin ma-explika. Sinasabi namin sa COMELEC yan, when I was arguing the commission, paano niyong inilabas dun sa central server ninyo itong resulta? Hindi nga rin namin alam kung saan nanggaling yun eh. But this was beamed all throughout the country and the world. Hindi the elections result as of about 8 or 9 o'clock in the evening was 325,000 for Mayor Lim and only 200,000. Kaya nga po talagang kagulat-gulat. Ganun pa man, tinanggap na rin namin yung ganyang naging pasya. Kasi mahirap mo talagang questionin ang computer. Yan walang nakakaalam kung anong gagawin ng computer sa'yo. Kaya kami umaasa na sa ngayong eleksyon, mawala nang mangyayaring ganon. Ang hinihiling na lang niya sa mga mamamayan na ituloy ang inyong tiwala at siya naman ay susiklaan kayo na magandang serbisyo. Maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat po, Tony. Hindi po namin manatili kayo sa inyong kinalalayan para po bigyan talagang pagpapaunlak sa aking panyaya. Tinatawagan ko po si Dr. Simbulan at si Dr. Arroyado para ibigay ang certificate. Si Dr. Nina G. Gloriani, ang former GNI coordinator, at si Dr. Arroyado, ang current GNI coordinator. Babasahin ko na lang po ang certificate. So, Good Neighbors Initiative at University of the Philippines, Manila, the Health Sciences Center. It's a certificate of appreciation to Honorable Francisco Moreno Domagoso and to Honorable Alfredo Rim, represented by Attorney De La Cruz, for sharing his time and knowledge during the FRILA and UP Manila Round 3 2019 Mayoral Election Forum held on March 29, 2019 at the UP Manila Theater, signed by GNI Coordinator Dr. Ernest Arroyado and Chancellor Dr. Carmencita Vitavilla of UP Manila. Maraming salamat po ulit sa ating mga panamigay. Sana bigyan tayo ulit ang kanilang oras sa pagsusunod ng diskusyon. Para po sa panghuling pananalita, nais ko pumuntahan si Dr. Nina G. Gloriani, ang former GNI coordinator.
Pasensya na po, pagdating na lang po. The Honorable Mayor of Candidates 2019 for the City of Manila, Vice Mayor Moreno and former Mayor Gil, represented by Attorney Bernardo de la Cruz, other city and barangay officials of Manila,
Gloria